Hi guys, um, yeah, I just want to remind you about these units. So this is units, this is tens, and that's hundreds. So again, this one block is called 110, or yeah, 110s, and inside there's 10 blocks. Okay, so you could say that's the name of it, 110. And what does it mean? It means inside 110 there's 10 blocks. Okay, so the name of this whole block here is called 100, and inside 100 is 100 blocks. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing plussing with two numbers, and uh, you're going to do it in three different ways like this. Okay, so I've done this one for you first. The sum is 10 plus 13. Okay, so the first thing I did was I put my tens and my units on top, tens and units on top. Okay, then I need to draw this number. So on this side, I needed to draw how many tens? I needed to draw 110. There, 1, and there's the tens, 110. So there's 110. How many units? 0 units. I didn't need to draw any units. This side, 110. And how many units? 3 units. Okay. Then to get my answer, all I need to do is put these two pictures together, and that's what I did. So how many tens do you see there? You see 2 tens already and 3 units. The reason why we do that is because you can quickly see the answer. So I'm sure you can already tell what the answer is just by looking at the drawing. Okay, so I put it together, and there's the drawing, 2 tens, 3 units, and the answer is 23. So there, 2 tens, because there's 2 tens, and 3 units. Okay, please take note because this is what you're going to do as well. Then we did this method before, the tens, units, answers. Okay, so with the same thing, you do tens and units. You put the tens together. So on this side, how many tens are there? There's 110, and there's also 110. So that's where I put it there, 110 and 110. Remember, with tens, 110, you don't just put 1 like that. That's wrong, okay, because that's a unit. If you're talking about tens, it must have 2 numbers, so that's the 0. Okay, and then so it's 10 plus 10, and that gives you 20, right? And then the units the side, 0, 3 the side. 0 plus 3 gives you 3 units. Okay, and then you need to put the answers together. So my answer here is 20, and my answer here is 3. So what's 20 plus 3? 23 is your answer. Okay, and then we have the house method. Same thing, we put the tens the side, units the side. 10 plus 13. Okay, start with the units. The side you start with the tens, but with the house you start with the units. Okay, 0 plus 3 gives me 3. 1 plus 1 gives me 2. Okay, so I'm going to do another 2 with you, and then you're going to have some homework to do yourself. Okay, right, so here we have 26 plus 25. How, again, we have to draw the picture and then put the pictures together. Alright, so here I have 2 tens. There's my 2 tens. 1, 2, 6 units. 2, 4, 6 blocks. 2 tens and 5 units. Okay, I put them together. How many tens are there? All together there's 4 tens. Okay, so this is what I did. So I first drew the 4 tens. 1, 2, and then 3, and then 4. And then because we plus in, remember, it's putting together. I need to put these blocks together with these blocks to see how many I have. Okay, but on this side you first start with your tens, so now I'm going to my units. So here I have 6 units. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count these 6 and then some of these blocks. And when I make 10, I need to draw a 10 that looks like this, and then I'll draw the leftovers. Okay, so you first count from this side, and then you put more from this side, and when you make the number 10, you draw it immediately, and then you put any leftovers if there are any. Okay, so that's what I did. I'll show you. So there's 6 on this side, so all I'm gonna do is count and color in until I get to the number 10. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10. That means I went and I drew the other 10. Okay, now which block is left over? It's just one block, so that's the one block that's left over, and then that's how I get my answer. How many 10s are this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 10s. And how many units? 1 unit. 1 unit. Okay, and then we have, you put the 10s together, so 20 plus 20 is 40, and then 6 on this side. 6 plus 5, there's your units, is 11. Okay, you put your answers together, 40 plus 11. Okay, now remember, because these are two numbers, we're trying to get it to only one number. So all I did was I did another answer, which we did last term, and this stays at 40. Okay, and all I did was I broke down my tens and units of this number. So that's what you're going to do. So how many tens is here? There's 1 10, and that's how you write 1 10. And then how many units? 1 unit. Okay, so now it's 40 plus 10 plus 1. What's 40 plus 10? Or 4 plus 1? That's 5. And then you just put the 0. So that's 50 plus 1 gives you 51. So with the house, 6 plus 5 is 11. Okay, it's 11. But now there's tens and there's units. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this unit, okay, and I'll put it by my answer, which is under the unit side, which is 1. This 110 that's left over, I can't put it next to here or here if the answer is going to be wrong. Remember, this must be carried all the way to the top there, and you say 1, because that's 1 plus. So now it's 1 plus 2, and how much is that? 3. And 3 plus 2, that's 5. And there's my answer. Okay. The video is running out, so I'm just going to do a new video and your homework.